Hi teacher, good evening. My name is Jeffrey Ramirez. I hope you're doing very well. The topic of this video is about the class number 3. For the third class, I decided to choose the topic ordering food. The student's grade is first baccalaureate, the student's level is elementary, the duration of the class is 45 minutes. And the goals of this class are that learners will be able to identify different types of foods and drinks. Learners will be able to pronounce or say different phrases about ordering food and also vocabulary related to it. Students will be able to recognize some cooking verbs as well, and learners will be able to develop their own sentences using the cooking verbs and the target vocabulary. About the strategies and methodology used in this class, the methods used in this class are the audiolingual method and the communicative language teaching. The strategies used in this class are the vocabulary role play strategy and the total physical response strategy. Those were the methods and strategies used for this class. For the anticipatory set, I decided to start the class by asking students to tell me what their favorite foods are. What's your favorite food? The question. And then I will show them a video where they will guess some kinds of food in that video. That will be like the warm-up. For the main teaching input, first of all, the vocabulary about food and drinks will be introduced to the class. A student will be asked to listen and repeat the vocabulary several times. That's the audiolingual method. Then, the phrases and some cooking verbs will be introduced as well. The students will also have to listen and repeat the phrases and the cooking verbs, but while they say the cooking verbs, they will also have to perform the actions. That will be the total physical response. After that, the students will watch an easy video and practice in group. That's a short conversation about ordering food in a restaurant. No, in a restaurant. Yes, in a restaurant. Then I will show them another video similar to the previous one, where they will have also to listen and repeat the phrases in that video, and they will have to perform a short role play. Next, I will introduce what I eat during the morning, afternoon, or evening. For example, I will say, I eat pizza and lasagna and drink herbal tea in the morning. I will say, I eat vegetables and fruits and drink Coke in the afternoon. And I eat vegetables and rice and drink oranges in the evening. The students will listen my examples and they will think their own example. Then the students will be asked to make a circle, they will make a circle, and then I will start with one student asking the question, what do you eat during the morning? That student will have to answer me that question, and the same students will have to ask the other student next to him or her the same question, and that student will have to answer that question, and again the second student will have to ask the same question to the third student, and so on. The activity will be over when all the students have asked and answered the same question. What do you eat during the morning, afternoon, or evening? After, I will repeat the same activity, but this time I will use what they don't eat during the morning, during the afternoon, or during the evening. Likewise, I will say what I don't eat during the morning, afternoon, or evening. For instance, I will say, I don't eat fruits or vegetables and don't drink Coca-Cola during the morning. I don't eat rice and grilled chicken and don't drink lemonade during the afternoon, and so on. The students will listen my examples and then they will have to do with their own example, asking and answering the same question. The activity as well will be over when all the students have answered and asked the same question. What don't you eat during the morning? About the modeling, students will acquire knowledge and information about the topic through the repetition of sounds, visualization of pictures, and the interaction and communication among students. Those aspects, those elements will help them acquire the knowledge and the information more effectively. As the guide practice, for the guide practice, the students will be shown a phrase, the same phrase that I before, I eat and drink, and in the morning, afternoon or evening, and they will have to complete it using different drinks and meals. They will say the same phrase almost 2 or 3 times, at least 2 or 3 times. For the independent practice, individually students will have to match in their notebooks the exercise that I will show them in a PowerPoint presentation. They will have to match the letters with the numbers as appropriate. For example, in the left side and the right side, here there will be the pictures and here there will be the names, and students will have to match them appropriately in their notebooks and individually. For the assessment, students will be assessed, will be tested or evaluated, so that they will be asked to complete a worksheet individually, similar to the independent practice, but this time there will be include more words, and they will have 5 minutes, only 5 minutes to complete the assessment, because it's very easy, so they will not need much time. For the closing review and follow-up, I will give feedback to students. Learners will be giving feedback. They will be asked to tell all the vocabulary or words or cooking verbs they remember. Okay, I will ask them, Daniel, please tell me all the words you remember. And students will say all the words or vocabulary they remember. And after that, I will show them the phrases, the vocabulary, and the verbs one last time. And again, I will ask them to listen and repeat in order to reinforce the class. So I will finish the class by giving students a reinforce or feedback, and the class will be over. About the didactic or supplementary materials, the materials used in this class were pictures, videos, PowerPoint presentation, a TV, was used a laptop, my computer in this case. Those were the materials used in this class. The pictures obviously were included in the PowerPoint presentation. I used 4 videos. One video was for making students to guess and learn more vocabulary about foods before starting the class. The other video was for making students to practice some phrases about ordering food in an easy way. And the third video was similar to the second video. They also had to practice vocabulary and phrases about ordering food, but the video was a little more extent, just for seconds. And the third video is a complete conversation in a restaurant, and students this time had to perform that video, but performing actions, saying words and using the body language. And that was all for today, my dear teacher. I hope you like and enjoy it. Thanks for your attention to this video. And sorry for the noise and the inconvenience. I hope you're doing very well. And see you on the fourth video. Goodbye. Thank you.